Hello everyone and welcome to Crystal by Pseudo's Crochet and More. Today's episode is going to walk you through the Woll Workshop online store to show you guys what they have available from the 25 to 75% off sale, as they've added new items to the list. I'll also show a few things that they offer in their new arrival selection as well. I will put a description link in the description box below for the store. And this hat is a bag-o-day pattern. I do believe it's either a 4-weight or a 5-weight tutorial. I will link that below as well, so if you'd like to make this hat. Alright, let's go to it. Alright. So this here is their new arrivals page. I accidentally left on this. This is where you can find all of their new items that they have to offer. And as you can see, they've got a new Queensland Collection Coastal Cotton Ocean Mist for $9 a skein, however you say it. It is 100% cotton. 185 yards, 100 grams. It is a worsted weight yarn. It is machine washable, warm to hot, and lay flat to dry. Alright. They do have quite a bit of different colors that you can choose from. That's just the one that they have shown on the main page for new arrivals. They also have the Blue Sky Fibers Wool Stock Bundle, which I did get a video of, but I couldn't find what the fiber content was. So let's see here if they show. Alright, so there's 27 color bundles, which include one mini skein of every color of wool stock worsted. Alright, so let's see here. Just gonna go down. Okay, so it is 100% Highland Peruvian wool. Each skein weighs yardage and weight is 12 yards, 5 grams for the mini skeins, 252 yards total, 105 grams total. And again, each bundle is 27 colors, so it's 12 yards per skein, 5 grams per mini skein, 324 yards total, and 135 grams total. Not sure why they have that broken down like that, but that doesn't equal the same as the other, timesing it by the how many colors you get. Each one ranges from $38 to $49. I'm guessing depending on what colors you get in the bundle. Alright, and then the Fiber Company Meadow, there's some new colors. Well, that's just a new arrival. It was there when I was there taking my video. Malabrego, that was a new arrival for the Araro line. There's their Juniper Moon Farm Saxony. Alright, so you can definitely check here every so often to see what they have new and available. I'm guessing they just got Malabrego in the store. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go over to the sale section. And as you'll see, there's a ton of buttons available on clearance. There's some really cute ones, some ones that I've never seen before, a little car for kids or even adults. To each their own. This one has a baby dolphin on it that's colored on. Some flowers, some crayons. I'm going to kind of go through here a little quicker than I did last time. It didn't take my recording, so I'm attempting it a second time here. They do have some frog buttons. Those are cute. Personally, I like frogs and turtles. I'm a big kid at heart. Alright. Some more. There's some hearts that are made from mother of pearl. If I go too fast on this, just let me know in the comments below to slow down when going through sections like this. That's an interesting one. The rosewood freeform button. It's got tiny holes on there. You might have to use a really fine yarn or thread to attach that to a garment or item. And then these here, I think these could possibly be used as shawl pins or buttons, shawl buttons. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think you could use these as a shawl pin or button to keep your shawl closed? I'll get a bigger picture for you here. There's 4 pictures. I'm guessing each one shown in its own Yep. Each one shown in its own picture. Alright, let's close that out. These things remind me of the peppermint candies, the red and white swirled candy. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, that's page 1 of 5. Now some of these items have been sold out, but they still have them on their website. So again, you know, just check back if you're looking for something in particular to go on sale. You can always check back at the wollworkshop.com website, and it'll bring you up to this. It won't bring you up to this page, but you can get to it from there. Alright, so then there's the Chigu DPNs, the needle case from Chigu, some circular knitting needles. Some of them are fixed, and they do have some that have the interchangeable tips. Some that are just the cord. There's some Tunisian interchangeable hooks. That's a great price, $2.99 to $1.99 to $2.89. Some more chip cords for the interchangeable tips. Alright, and I did look at this, and that's actually pretty interesting. It's a Christmas ornament kit, originally $45. It's now $11.29. It includes 1 skein each of the online street in white, scarlet, and forest. You get 4 plastic ornament balls, 1 stitch marker, a copy of the pattern, DPN or 32-inch circular knitting needles, which are optional. It does say it's out of stock, and I do apologize for showing this, but this is something that, you know, if it was still in stock, you could get for next Christmas and have it all ready. I'm not sure when they start putting Christmas items on their site, but I will keep an eye out for that. Alright, so there's some mini toggle buttons, some more car shaped buttons, some plaid or gingham buttons. Just gonna kind of scroll through the buttons here. This one has a little cherub on it. I didn't even notice that the first time I came through, but there's a little cherub. Some patterns for on sale. Now this is kind of cute. This one here. It is a pin, and on the card that it's attached to says crochet if I may. It's a little crochet hook through a skein of yarn, and it says crochet. I didn't see one like that for knitting on a sale, but you never know. It might show up in the next couple days or weeks. Alright, and so we got some more. Now these ones are fixed, so they're not interchangeable. Circular knitting needles. Little bunny rabbit could be used for Easter or springtime for those who do not celebrate Easter. Alright, and on to the next page. So now we have some more buttons here. You gotta have the buttons. Got the football and the soccer. Let's see, do they show any other ones besides those? There are 3 photos, so it looks like they may just have soccer and football left at this time. And there's that Jody Long yarn that the label didn't want to stay on when I was videoing.
I was calling you about the MPs that they're reporting as damaged.
And then here's
trying
some
to figure out
pins,
how we
more
want to
enamel
address it,
pins.
because I mean,
Now, just because it has the K2 tog, which I do believe means knit 2 together, like
these are 12 quarts.
double crochet 2 together.
12 quarts with
You could always use this as a
tail.
crocheter too.
Do you know?
Alright, and then they got some handmade tags that you can add to your items, your handmaids.
I just figured
And then they have
I'd
this
call
sheep
you for a response as
button.
opposed to just hop.
As soon as I seen that, I thought of Ginger from the Yarn Geek.
Because if it's a matter of getting an MP and just bringing it out,
I'm sure
splicing
she'll
it on
enjoy the
site,
shout
that's
out.
one thing.
Alright.
If it's one that needs
And
to
then
be
here
hard ran,
is
that's
some
gonna be another
buttons that have extra holes to where you can stitch either thread or really fine yarn through
Honestly,
to create your own design. As you see, this one's gone through this, you know, gone through the middle. This one does not, it goes through the edges and then the middle maybe. And then there's some leaves that are like that as well. Make your own design and then use it as a button. Alright, so these here I did see, and they were not on sale at the time that I videoed on Saturday, January 30th. Yeah, 30th. I don't even know what day of the week it is. On Saturday, this past Saturday, these were not on clearance. They are now. They're $2.49 a bag, and you do get 1 per. I do believe they redid it to only include 1. It could include all 4 because they were packaged together, but they say, you know, machine wash, machine dry. They also had ones that were hand wash, lay flat, and I do believe they even had ones that were machine wash, lay flat, which I think is pretty cool for those who donate or even gift or sell their items, that you can add that little bit of extra information on there, and they will always have that to remind them how to wash the garment or hat or shawl or sweater or blanket, anything like that. Because I'm always having to tell my family, yeah, cold and cold, just cold and cold, it'll be fine. Alright, and here's some of more. Now, Kim Dye's Yarn Brioche DK, I do not believe was on sale, but unfortunately it is out of stock, so it might have been before I even got there and it was already gone. They also do the Knitter's Pride needle cases. This is really cute, this monkey, and I went back to that, but that's okay. This monkey measuring tape.
That's the only problem I have.
Looks like it's crocheted. Yes, it is crocheted. That's cool. Alright, let's go back to the sale page.
Assuming it's even there, because
and let's go back to the page that I was actually on. I hate when it takes you back to the beginning. It should take you back to where you were just at. No, let's take you to the beginning.
One pull further down.
There's that.
Because neither one was long enough to make it to the splice point. It had like a 65-foot tail. And that's the one we said to go ahead and
quickly
splice.
Scrolling through. There's the crochet pin. Actually, it might have been on page 3. Wow. Alright. Yep, there's those lip buttons. Yes.
That's a
Alright.
12.5.
Go. There's the monkey. Alright, and here's some more fixed circular knitting needles. Some just the tips of the interchangeables by different companies. This one's by Like, this one's by Blush. I think I've heard of Like, but I don't think I've ever heard of Blush.
Let's see, I
Anybody
just
heard of the
think
Blush
I
company
I
that makes
actually
knitting
didn't see
needles?
packing materials, come to think of it.
Alright, and there's like that's just the cord for the tips, interchangeable tips. And here's Madeline Tosh's yarn that's on clearance. Unfortunately, that one is sold out, but the farm twist is still available.
12.15 on my packing list for
Some more patterns that are on sale. Some more buttons. That's cute.
Yeah.
They did have
Okay, I guess,
a round one that was.
I'll
I
leave it
think that
between
was
you
the
and
one
Brett
that was
what you wanna do.
there,
I can
but that was
procure
they only had
the
one in
EMP,
in the
but I don't
container
know
that
how
I
fast
found
we
it
can
in,
latch
and I
up
was
to
like,
the
no, I would
splice
need at
point.
least two.
It can be rather cumbersome to try to
And this needle travel
Lash
guide
after that.
is not just
or
for
to lash after they're spliced.
knitters, crocheters, quilters.
But one's,
It
one was
provides, and I'll
12.3
pull it
that
up
should
here,
have been 12.5,
it
and
provides
the other one was 12.5.
information on
So,
stores in your area
let me know
or
what you
while
wanna do
you're
with it. Let's take a look
traveling
at the map,
that
and I'll
sell
put it over.
fiber. So here's, I mean, it is from 2022, but you can still use it until the newest one is available. So this one it's an ultimate travel guide for anyone who loves to knit, quilt, needlepoint, crochet, weave,
that's the part of
spin,
the
cross stitch,
people
and
who want.
embroider. And it gives you state maps with detailed listings by city,
Those
which
of
I
us
think
living-
is
living
pretty
in
cool.
MDUs make lots
And to be
of
honest,
terrible
at $10, the regular price, I don't think that's bad. $2.49 is a great deal too.
Oh, they're
but
an
I
easy
don't-
source of revenue, though.
I feel
I
$10
hate
I
it
think
because
is
I have-
worth
I
it
have
if
to
it's
live
got
in
that
one
much
until I
information in
Get
the
some things
book.
straightened out for,
All right. Now, let's go back
for a
to
house to get put in.
page 3. Again,
All right, well,
back
last
to the
date
first
for
page.
2/12/5.
Scroll, scroll.
I just don't know when they're gonna get lashed in. That's the only problem I have. Well, Brett's guys normally carry a lasher. I have an I haven't invoiced yet. Well, Brett's
So
team's
here's
gonna
some
be
more
here.
buttons,
They're
some
building
Noro yarn, which
they're
is
doing
not
the
very
aerial for
soft in my opinion, but I don't think it was
26253.
meant to be. I think it was
228,
more of
202.
like the macrame type style yarn, the really stiff stuff to make baskets and bags,
Yeah, so
things like that.
I guess,
And there's the online.
yeah, that way we
Oh,
could
end line.
something
I'm
they
not
could get lashed
sure.
up by the splicer possibly, or even by
It's a lot of pretty colors that they
the
had when I
aerial
was
team
there
that paid them
looking.
for it.
That's a cute
What's a
little
few hundred feet
plaid
between
heart
friends?
button.
All right, well, I'll get the order in. If you want to correspond with Brett, let him know that we're
Then
getting
we've
that,
got
but
some more
somebody needs to put them up.
buttons,
Because
a
the team-
pom-pom,
and then, he'll take that
pom-pom
and everything.
quarterly. It's all a magazine that they carry,
All right, I'll get those orders, sir. Thank you.
or still carry. That's just an older issue.
Got it.
All right. There's the Quince and Company Phoebe line, which is out of stock. All right, and there's another styled yarn ball button. That one's in the color of red. Some more buttons. Reminds me of polka dots. Doesn't say they're polka dots, it just says multi-dots. Polka dots to me. Alright, and some fish buttons. And hey, Ginger the Yarn Geek again. This looks exactly like her symbol too. Which is fine. It's just interesting on how close it looks to her icon. Alright. And some animal face buttons, some handmade sew-in tags, or you can use yarn, thread, yarn, however you prefer to attach it. Some more sheath buttons, those are plastic. There's a whale that's a plastic textured button. Alright. A strawberry button. Strawberries, love strawberries. Can't wait till they're back in season. My two dogs, my daughters love strawberries as well. I just have to be careful that they don't get too much of it. Alright, and on to the last page. Some more books. And this is a really cute Yeah,
buttons. This is the Virginia Blue Ridge Yarn Crawl bag pin. Badge pin. I said badge pin earlier. My eyes were seeing one thing and I read something totally different.
Intro and then
But that's a cute
get that
pin.
finished. And
It's
then
for the
we can go.
2022
And then
yarn
we can go
crawl. Alright. And it does look like you can actually order stuff and send it as a gift as well. Gift options. This is a gift. And there's another yarn ball button. This one is in white, which would not go well with me. White never does.
No, it's
Alright,
better.
and a few more patterns that are on sale. Alright. And if you do want to just look at the items that are 75% off, you can just click here and it will take you right to those items. And let's see how many pages are 75% off. Those are actually cute flower pot buttons. This might be only one page. Nope, there's 4 pages. I'm not going to go through it because I just showed you everything that's on clearance, sale. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Wool Workshop online. And again, if you're outside of the United States, they will ship internationally. So more than and see if there's anything on there that you'd like to get. I will put their link in the description box below. Alright, well, that'll be all for today. Until the next time, thank you for watching today's Pseudos, Crochet, and More by Crystal. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day and stay safe.